Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to continue with lesson 6 for unit 12, Land of Glory. As usual, please get ready with your year 6 textbook and your PDPR module. Before we start, let's look at the learning objectives for today. At the end of this lesson, pupils should be able to number the lines correctly to form a CINQUAIN, rewrite the CINQUAIN in neat cursive writing, fill in the blanks to complete a CINQUAIN, write a CINQUAIN using the information provided, and then fill in gaps in sentences using correct articles. CINQUAIN. Before that, let's look at this. You may refer to your textbook. Acrostic shape haiku and CINQUAIN are different forms of poems. So there are many types of poems. Today we are going to focus on CINQUAIN. So let's learn how to write a CINQUAIN. It is a 5-line poem. Before that, let's look at this. The word CINQUAIN is pronounced as CINQUAIN. Sin is the French word for 5. So 5 is referring to the line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 lines for CINQUAIN. A gerund is a verb form which functions as a noun. For example, swimming. Now let's learn how to write the CINQUAIN. So remember, there are 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first line, we have to write the title. So one noun, this is the topic or theme of the poem. For example, okay, the first line is nature. So nature is the topic or theme for this CINQUAIN. Okay, look at the next line, line 2. Description. So we use 2 adjectives. Okay, and then they describe the noun. So the word beautiful and green are the adjectives describing the topic, the theme. Line number 3. Action. So we use 3 gerunds. They describe the noun in line number 1. So we use gerund here. Refreshing, relaxing, enjoying. So these are the gerunds. And then line number 4, feeling. So you can write 4 to 5 words and then they describe the noun. So for example, nature is very important. So we use 4 words here. And for the last line, line number 5, we have to use one noun. So this noun is the word related to line number 1. So environment. So for line number 5, we use the word environment, and the word environment is related to the word in line number 1, nature. So this is basically how to write a CINQUAIN. Okay, now this is your task. Rearrange the lines to form a CINQUAIN. Okay, the title is Cats. So how are you going to rearrange the lines? So you have to follow the order here. Line number 1, the title. So which one is the title? And then line number 2, the description. 2 adjectives. So look at here. Look here. What are the adjectives? And then line number 3, the action. We use the gerunds. So look at the gerunds. And then line number 4, the feeling. And line number 5, one noun. So try to rearrange this CINQUAIN. So this is your task. Number the lines to form a CINQUAIN. So number 1 is cats, because we have to follow line number 1 must be the title, and then you rearrange the rest. of the lines. After that, you need to rewrite the CINQUAIN cats in neat cursive writing. So write the answers in your module. Okay, for the next exercise, you have to fill in the blanks to complete the CINQUAIN Friends. So the title is Friends, and then try to figure out what are the suitable words that you can fill in here. Now, let's continue with grammar lesson. So we are going to learn articles. A, the, and zero article. So before this, we have learned the articles. I hope you still remember. Okay, look at the first one, a or an. So how to use a or an? So normally we use a or an for one. Okay, and then the. So we use it when we mention the thing for the second time. For example, I saw a man and a dog. And then when we want to mention the man, this word for second time, so we will use the man. Okay, and then specific things. We use the children, the garden. Only one thing, the moon, the sun, the earth. So we use the word the. For common places, going to the park, going to the library, we are going to the canteen. So we use the for common places. Superlatives, we have learned this before. So we use the best, the highest, the smallest, the most beautiful. So we use the for superlatives. And then for musical instruments, my daughter plays the violin. So for musical instruments, we use the word, the article the. For zero article, we use it for general meaning. I don't like children. The children is in general. And then for meals, what time do you have breakfast, lunch? So we use zero article. Zero article means no need to put a, an, or the. So that is the meaning of zero article. Tak perlu letak a, atau an, ataupun the. For years, months, and days also, no need to put article a, an, or the. TV, there's a good film on TV. For languages, school subjects, we use zero article as well. He doesn't speak English. I study biology, so we use zero article. We cannot say I study a biology or I study the biology. That is wrong. And then for the word next or last, we went to the theater last week, so we use zero article. Alright, you may refer to your textbook, page 120. So, a and the are called articles. So, we have learned this before. A and an are indefinite articles. So, we use a and an with singular nouns. Okay, look at the example. My sister works as a lawyer. Sebagai seorang peguam. Okay, so we use a lawyer. Okay, the noun is singular, my sister. The article an is used for words which begin with a vowel sound or a silent H. So we have memorized this A, E, I, O, U, right? And then the silent H and our. So we use N. Uniform. Okay, a vowel sound Y. We use a instead of N. Okay, for uniform. Although the word starts with U, but the sound is Y, not ah. Right? Okay, and then the is a definite article. We use the with singular and plural nouns. The sun is round, so this is singular. The boys are playing football. This is plural, So the can be used with singular or plural nouns. Okay, and then zero article. We use zero article. It's not preceded by an indefinite an or a definite article. For example, when talking about things in general, I hate cheese. Okay, you cannot put you cannot put an, you cannot put the. And then before the word countries or languages. Okay, China is the name of a country, and then Tamil is the language. So we cannot use and the. So we have to use I am from China. I am from Malaysia. She speaks Tamil. She speaks French. And then before some forms of transport, he goes to work by bus. Okay, we don't use he goes to work by a bus. No, we use by bus. He goes to work by bus. We don't ride by a bus. Now everyone, let's try to complete the sentences. Use a, an, or the where necessary. So the answers given are key, accident, ice cream, stars, and question. But you need to include the articles a, an, or the. Okay, for example, it was not your fault. It was an accident. So the word accident we have to use an because it starts with A, E, I, O, U. Alright, now let's try to do number one. Are shining brightly today. So of course the answer will be stars. But what is the article? Correct. The answer is the stars. The stars are shining brightly today. Number two. Excuse me, may I ask you? Of course, the answer is question, but what is the article? Well done. Yes, the answer is a question. Number three, I could not get into the house because I did not have. Yes, the answer is the key. Specific. All right, so that's why we use the word the. And then the number four, the last question, I would like to order, of course, ice cream. So what is the article? Correct. The article is an ice cream. Okay, for the next exercise, you have to fill in the dialogue with the articles a, and, the, or zero article where necessary. So you have to read the sentence carefully and choose wisely whether the answer is a, and, the, or zero article. After that, please proceed with the next exercise. Fill in the gaps using a, and, the, or x. X is for the zero article. So read the question carefully and choose the answer wisely. Good luck, everyone. I think that is all for today, everyone. Thank you, and I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.